Wow, Melody, are you recording this on your bathroom floor? Yes, yes I am. Hey cool kids, so today's sketchbook tour is going to be a little lower tech than usual. I can't record in my room right now because I have to have the AC on, otherwise my house will get too hot and you can't hear anything over the AC. And so we're just going to sort of wing this. I had plans to do a better sketchbook tour today with like a nice sketchbook I actually like, but I can't have the setup I usually do because I'm working in a very small space, so we're just going to sort of make this work. So here I have a notebook I used in 9th grade. I basically kept it with me wherever and I would doodle in it a lot. So it's got a lot of like top quality old art in it. Starting off with page 1, and wow, an anime headshot. We've never seen one of those in one of my sketchbooks before. Oh, and this page is falling out, so that's good. I remember I was doodling this in science class because I'm really good at paying attention in school. And it's good to see me really using my pages up, you know, making the most out of all of my journals and sketchbooks. I have to do this one-handed because I'm holding my camera right now, so it's fun. Here we have some more high-quality anime. I was trying to draw a pose based on, I think, like a Senshi stock pose set or something, but I don't quite remember. A beautiful heart, throwing some color into my sketchbooks. I thought it was really cool back in the day to draw my characters without mouths because it made them more mysterious, plus I didn't have to like worry about drawing the mouth like too high or too low. This was from a series of drawings I did, basically just called Balloon Girl. It was about a girl with a balloon. I was trying to draw like the old school, like, I think it was called like Pawn and Z, that kind of like minimalist emo type art. And then this was one of my characters who was from another bunch of drawings I would do on all my school papers called Pretty Kitty, which was basically just this girl getting her hand eaten by a cat called Pretty Kitty. And I wanted to get her character design down because it was going to totally become a super popular thing and everyone on the internet would love Pretty Kitty. Okay, here we have some more high quality Balloon Girl art. This was another character from the series, creatively called Crush. And then another Balloon Girl. And I started drawing an anime head here, but I guess I just didn't like it. Didn't meet up with the standards of all the other art in this notebook. Oh man, this one has words. Look at that here. It's not much, but it's all I have. Oh, and then a tiny little, is that Rita? That might be my OC Rita. And then I remember for this one, I was trying to draw pigtails, but I didn't like how they looked, so I made it a broom instead. So like, if you can't draw hair, just draw brooms. And I was trying to do some life studies, so here we have a beautifully drawn bed. Oh man, some old writing. So when I had this notebook, I lived far away from the school I went to, and so I'd have to sit in the community center after school for like hours until my mom could come pick me up. And so I sat around and I tried to write out a story. I remember the basic plot line of the story was about a girl who like murdered her best friend when she was a kid and was trying to come to terms with the consequences of that. And then a flower, which is so beautifully symmetric and really, really well done. Good job, Melody. Then I drew a fish, but I didn't like it. And then more Balloon Girl, this time with an exciting new character I named Fix It. Also, look at that. There, I fixed. Can I have it now? Like, good grammar there, Melody. Yes, here were the character designs for Balloon Girl, Crush, and Fix It, just so I could reference them back when I made them a full-fledged internet sensation. And a rainbow, beautifully drawn. An awesome teddy, who I know has appeared in my other 9th grade sketchbook. Here we have a dress design, which I actually really liked it when I drew this, and again, I drew the characters without faces because I was like, well, for fashion design, I need to be minimalist with the character design. It's not because I totally have no idea how to draw a face, nope. And then we have some more high-quality fashion designs because fashion is my passion. Here is me drawing some animals. I remember I used to draw this duck thing right here a lot. And then an unfinished anime headshot. Here is an apple. So backstory behind this, my friend was reading a book at the time and there was a drawing of an apple on the cover, and remember she showed it to me and she was like, you know, the main character of the book drew this apple, and I was just like, I don't know why, but I was weirdly offended by that. I was like, no she didn't, she's not a real person and I can draw an apple too, you know, drawing apples isn't that cool, look at my apple. And she's like, it's not a very good apple, Melody. This was going to be another outfit design, which I never finished. And then I remember this was an OC from a story that was probably about vampires, but I'm not quite sure. More blank pages. This was from a poem we had to write in school, which was called like an I am poem, where you had to write a bunch of I am statements about yourself. It was like a getting to know you type exercise. And then more blank pages. Wow, look at that. The sketchbook's so finished. Oh my goodness. Here's a really good cat. I'm so glad I saved this beautiful drawing. Wouldn't want to lose that. And then an animal girl and a dress and another dress. So basically the only 4 things I drew in high school. Here was another anime girl, which I never finished. And this was an OC, but I don't remember who she was. I just remember that she was an OC, and look at that really cool, edgy, like, scene hair with a wedding dress, because, you know, that's what all the cool scene kids were wearing. I don't know. This was an OC Autumn. I remember she was from a story involving ghosts, and I wanted her to be like this cool plot twist, so she was originally going to be presented as a romantic interest, but then it was going to turn out that she was gay, and so the main character was gonna not date her and date her dead brother instead. I don't know. I had a really complex, like, romantic plot line worked out with her. This was an elf OC from a really cool Santa Claus story I was writing. And then another random anime girl who may have come from a tutorial. Some more anime. I think I was trying to draw a chibi. And then this was another character from that vampire story. Here we have some more random anime headshots, which is 90% of what I drew in the 9th grade. And some more anime headshots. Wow, what a diverse sketchbook. It's really good to diversify the content you draw, as you can tell. Oh wow, guess what it is? An anime headshot? Wow, never would have guessed. Okay, so this one. I noticed that with a lot of my art, when I couldn't draw something, I'd just cover it with hair, so I wanted to try getting better at not doing that, and so I drew a character without hair. This is me trying to do more studies of like individual things, so I drew an anime eye and a really high quality pair of lips. And then I know I mentioned this in my last 9th grade sketchbook tour, but this is more of that tube method I was complaining about, which is really awful and it doesn't work out well. But this was, I remember the day I had learned it, and so I was really trying to master it so I could be super good at anatomy. And so we have my first full figure I drew with this method, who I named Fascio the Failure. And then there was an 8-ball from pool, because the community center I would stay at had a pool table, and so whenever I wasn't like scribbling around in the sketchbook or trying to write stories, I was playing pool with my sister. And then another anime headshot. Wow, actually I got the whole bust in this time. And then we have a skull, because I had to prove that I was a cool, edgy kid. And more unfinished headshots. Then a monster face, which I remember a kid at the community center actually complimented me on this. He was like, wow, that'd be cool on a t-shirt. And I was like, that's all I ever wanted to hear. And some mouth notes. And some empty pages. Wow, I really used up this sketchbook, didn't I? And then we have some really great hair designs. I think this was a kimono hair design, while I'm still trying to work out her hair. And is that everything? Yep. So that's this journal. Again, sorry. Oh my god. Again, sorry for the video quality. I promise we'll be back to more of a normal setup next sketchbook tour. But that's been this. So thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you next time. Bye.